Shalom, Sierme, Israel. I am Sister Sisi, and I thank you so much for joining me for another program. We are Wani Community Focus, and this program today is actually brought to you by Veggie Mama, and her company is called Listen to Your Body, where she serves up many healthy recipes for you, especially those who are gluten intolerant. She teaches you how to create wonderful, delicious recipes for your family. Now, yesterday, I received some almond butter from her, but unfortunately, I have none to show you because I ate the whole jar. I did. But today I'm working on this cheese. You can't really see it because my Zoom is kind of hating on me right now, but she has a cheese that she has made, and it's of no dairy content, but it's a good cheese. I put it today on my wrap. So if you're interested in knowing about more of the products that she offers, feel free to contact her on her YouTube channel. It's called Listen to Your Body. Listen to Your Body. So look her up. Her name is Violet Daniels, and she's known as Veggie Mama. So thank you so much for joining. All right, so today we have a special gift for you. Many of our people have given birth in hospitals, but we have also learned to give birth at home or in birthing centers. So today we have a team of Israelite ladies. They have a company called BIRTHIng Baby Brews, and they are Crystal and Gia. So today we have Gia with us today. Am I saying it right, Gia?
No, it's Gia.
Gia. Oh, Lord. It's Gia. I wrote Gia, but it's Gia. So Gia is with us today, you guys, and she's going to talk to us. So shalom, sis.
Shalom, shalom.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Can't complain.
That is a blessing. So, you know, for our listeners out there that don't have an understanding about what you do, please tell us what doulas are.
Okay. Doula is a support person for the sister during her pregnancy, her laboring and birthing, and her postpartum and breastfeeding care. So we're the person that holds your hand, that whispers sweet affirmations into your ear, that put a cold washcloth on the back of your neck during labor and delivery, if we are in person with you. And so we start from the beginning all the way to the end.
Okay.
A lot of people wonder, does doula just come for birth? There is some that just birthing, you know, but for our company, we're pregnancy, birthing, and postpartum doulas.
Okay, now many people have not even heard of a doula. You know, I have 4 children, and I didn't hear of a doula until I was on my last one. So she was blessed. She got to come into the world and have a doula support me there, which was a blessing. But why is it that at large or in large or you know, we don't hear about doulas? Why is that? Is it something to do with I don't know, I want to say maybe how you're paid? I just don't know why that's not known. Like doulas are not known. I'm thinking, I mean, I guess you know, but I'm sitting here trying to ponder, like, why is it that this is not publicly known, that this type of support is available, especially to our people? Why is that?
Okay, like you said, you didn't know about one till your 4th pregnancy, right? So I didn't know about doulas until like I say my 5th pregnancy. My last pregnancy, I knew about a doula. No, I did not have a doula. People ask me that all the time. Oh, so you had a doula? No, I did not. But I did hear about them, and I did research of what they were, who they were. I had no clue.
Right.
I know that it does have something to do with, especially us women of color. If we are married, we have our spouse. That's our support person. So it's like, it's me, I'm laboring, my husband is a support. I have my either midwife or a doctor And then if I do go to the hospital setting or birth center setting, I have the nurse. And so those are my support people, you know? So what else do I need? You know what I mean? But
Right.
like I always tell people, your husband, he don't really know what you need as a woman, you know? All
Right.
he know how to do is hold your hand, say it's okay, you okay. He
Right.
don't know because he's nervous too, just like you nervous.
Right.
Especially if it's your first child or your fourth child, it doesn't matter. Every labor is different. And so for us, I just believe that it's because of the culture that we live in. We are not, we do not have, I guess, the adequate understanding of maybe other cultures or other, you know, beings out there
Right.
that know about doulas, that knew about midwives when we didn't know about midwives. You know, now everybody's knowing about a midwife, and now everybody's knowing about a doula. So it's like we're not saying push your husband aside
Right.
because your husband is there with you. That's number one key. If you are married, that's your number one. That's your number one support person. But we're
Right.
coming right alongside of you and your husband. So we're there advocate for the woman, and we're also there for the husband too, to help him along his way to build him up so that he can be, you know, there for you during your birth also.
Right. Right. Now, what I'm attempting to do is share a picture of a woman. I don't know if, can you see that on your end or no?
No, sis.
Okay, it's okay. Well, what I'm attempting to share a picture of a woman giving birth in a round tub.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, yes.
you see it?
That's us.
Yes, that is you. So talk to us about what this is here.
Okay, well, me and Sister Crystal,
Mm-hmm.
we were doulas to our sister, Sister Micah,
Mm-hmm.
and that what you see right there in that picture,
Mm-hmm.
that's what a doula does.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm telling you, whatever you need us to do, we are there. Her lower back was aching.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't have to tell us. We can sense it. That's one thing about doulas, about sisters, about the sisterhood. We can
Mm-hmm.
sense things. She
Mm-hmm.
didn't say, "Sis, my lower back is aching. Can you please put some water?" She didn't say that. You
Mm-hmm.
know, Sister Crystal, she got it. She was in tune.
Mm-hmm.
She started pouring water down her back.
Mm-hmm.
And to this day, she tells us that really helped me. That
Mm-hmm.
really, really soothed me. It really helped me, you know? And
Right.
so that's what we are. It's just like with our foremothers. Our
Mm-hmm.
foremothers, that's what they did. They
Yeah.
helped each other.
Yeah.
It was probably two doulas and a
Mm-hmm.
midwife, and they were right there
Mm-hmm.
round a pregnant woman and just helping her bring her baby into the world. And
Yeah.
that's what we're there, you know, helping to do.
Hallelujah. Well, you know what? I think we're coming back to those days where we have that understanding, as we know that, this Western culture has taken us outside of what Yah has originally planned for us.
Yes.
It is very important how a child comes into this world.
Yes.
It causes so much disruption when you think about how these children come into the world with forceps and force, and the mother being offered drugs to deliver a baby, to even think that that's normal. It breaks my heart, to even think that that's normal, to bring a child in to make the womb unwelcoming, and then to bring them into an unwelcoming environment where they're being pulled on, tugged on, given vaccinations, and just unfriendly people at the other end of the womb. I mean, it is so terrible.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful that this information is coming out now, because let's just say me, like if I didn't have a doula, well, I might have a daughter and I could share the information with her, or younger women coming up under me. I can say, hey, you know what, you need support. Yes, you have a husband, but you need support to have this baby. And I remember before I knew anything, I remember a girl from, where was she from? She's from the Congo, as a matter of fact. She said, I don't like that I have my baby in America. And I was like, what are you talking about? Because, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, Africa, what does that look like? You know, she said, I wouldn't have to do anything. Once I have my baby, they come, they clean me, they take care of me every day. They give me my food. All I have to do is use the bathroom and they take care of me. They wash me up. And I'm thinking, what a spoiled brat. You know, I go to work 2 weeks after I have a baby. So I'm listening to this, and it's funny how seeds are planted, but then later on you like, wow, what an epiphany. Back then I just had no clue because I've been brainwashed, you know, just like so many things. Just like how they have the women delivering the babies on their back. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, that's the persona. The persona is that women are supposed to, you can labor, you can walk up and down the hallway, you can maybe bounce on the ball, but when it's time to deliver, you got to get back in that bed. You got to get back in that bed and let's put your legs up and all of that there.
Right.
That's not gravity. Gravity ain't got nothing to do with that.
No.
And that's why it's so hard for the woman to open up, you know, to what the Most High want us to open up to, our 10 centimeters to open up.
Right.
We can't even do that because we're in the no gravity position, just laying there with things all on us. we all hooked up to stuff.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And it's sad. But that's the persona that especially hospitals have. They have that persona. You got to be in the bed. They do have you might be able to labor in the pool, in the water now, the tub, but you cannot deliver in that tub. So once you feel something, you better jump on out and get back in that bed.
What?
That's how it is. I'm telling you, sis, it is a mess.
I did not know that. That is ridiculous.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It sure enough is.
I mean,
and I said,
that's crazy.
Sad. It's
what
sad.
is the use in being in the tub if you got to jump up and get out? I mean, that just is ridiculous.
It's sad. It's sad. But that's the persona. And that's why a lot of us, even younger than me, you know, older than me, that's the way they delivered. They delivered on their back in the bed. And 9 times out of 10, the baby might not come down because the gravity's not there. And then all of a sudden, you got to get a C-section. Let's go. Or you got too much drugs in you. You got too much epidural in you. Well, I didn't know nothing about no epidural. Somebody had to tell me about it. And then I had my first child, I had to say, oh yeah, I want epidural, because that's all that everybody was doing. Right. So if you don't know no better, what you gonna do? You know, it's like, what you gonna do? So that's why I'm telling you, that's why me and my sister, we got together and we both had this dream. And when the Most High brought us together, it was just like, you know, it's like we've been having this business for like 10, 15 years. That's how it is from the beginning. And it's awesome. Yes.
You know, the Bible says your gift will make room for you, you know?
That's right.
So that's the word right there. That's wonderful. Because I'm telling you, like, what I find is, and it's so deep. I mean, so many subjects I can go on and on about. But like, I have found people who are doulas, and they're either white or they are into African spirituality. You know what I'm saying? And so they're trying to burn sage and do all these other things and all this extra stuff that I still wouldn't want my child born into. So when I saw you guys, I wanted to cry. I'm like, there they are. You know, I said, there they are. Look at that. Israelite sisters doing what we are supposed to do to help bring life into this world. So it was such a blessing to find you all. So talk to me about this. Now, if I would have been thinking, I would have put my pictures up, because I have a picture of my daughter when she was born. Like, she was, you know, of course she was all white and whatever and had the stuff all over. But I had a picture and my face was so scrunched up because they had given her to me after, because I had to doula. They had given her to me and I was laying there relaxed. But, you know, they began pulling the afterbirth out. Like they begin pulling, you know, pulling it out. Like, I'm laying there relaxed and they begin pulling it out. saying, oh, it's not going to hurt much, you know, and I had this very ugly face and I wanted to show that, but I forgot. So I think what the takeaway should be here is, you know, having a doula allows you to just deliver in a natural manner. Hospitals don't allow you to deliver in a natural manner at all. There's nothing natural about laying on your back. There's nothing natural about being pumped with an epidural. I think that's cocaine, if I'm not mistaken. I think,
it probably is. Yes, it is. It probably is.
Yeah, I think I heard it's cocaine. And, you know, and then again, all these other things that they're doing that you have no idea about because you on the other end of pushing, but they're down here doing all kind of stuff. And you have, you know, maybe your husband there and he doesn't know, you know, but if you, I think the more eyes that you have on the situation is better, but we don't know that. All we know is just go in, have the baby, and that's it, you know. So this is definitely a better option, people. Like, you should be doing your investigation on childbirth. Like, where did it come from that we're now laying on our back? Who invented that torture? Satan. I just like, I mean, I'm thinking about it now, that makes no sense. It's a wonder that anybody's baby got out laying on your back. You know, the medications, why would they put you on medications? I mean, that definitely goes into your baby's bloodstream. I don't care what they say, it goes into the baby's bloodstream, you know. And then afterwards, what are they doing to you afterwards? What are they doing to your baby afterwards? As soon as the baby's born, they're trying to stick them with this vitamin K, which ain't vitamins, okay? They don't need to do those things. So we need to talk more about having doulas. You know, we need to have more doulas trained. Talk to us about that.
Well, one thing about a doula is, for me, if you're, how I view it is, if you're a mother, we have a handful of young doulas, but if you're a mother, you can be a doula. Okay, because you done already went through birth. You know what you didn't like. You know what you did like. You might have had the perfect birth, you know, and say, this is what I want for my other sisters that are coming up. This is how I want, you know, to share with them. Let me share what I went through. Let me share how I came, how I did this. But the one thing about doulas, they say, are you certified? Are you not certified? Are you trained? Are you not trained? Guess what? I got 6 children, all born naturally, except for one. Right. A set of twins too. And I'm trained. Right. Okay. I'm certified because I got all of that mothering experience. I got 23 years of mothering experience. Yeah. Okay. So that's my certification. There you go. So I want what happened in my first birth, in my pregnancy, my birth, everything. I want that to not happen to another sister of color, you know? And that's why we brought this business out, because, you know, be an advocate for our sisters, you know? A lot of people say, wow, whenever they do come to our page or they find our pages online or on Instagram or wherever they find us at, or our business cards or whatever, they're like, y'all made my day, you know? Oh my goodness, an Israelite business, an Israelite doula business. Like, wow, we hear that all the time. And it like makes us so happy, you know? Because it's like, wow, you know, thank you, you know? And we can people from California all the way over here. So we offer virtual doula service plus in person. Wow. You know, so if we can get to you, then that's in person. If we can't get to you and you still want to use us, we offer virtual, you know? So all praise to that, you know? But that certification stuff and that training stuff, you can, I'm not knocking doulas that get certified and that, you know, pay all this money, you know what I mean, for another nation to school you. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all want to do, but not me, you know, not Birthing Baby Brews doula. We will not be doing that, you know, because we have experience. We know what to do. We understand, you know what I mean? We know how to do CPR. We know how to do this. We know how to deliver babies. We know, you know, how to do all of that. So, you know, that's our training.
So is there a licensure requirement in certain states? I mean, is there not?
No, not for doula. You do not have to be certified. You can be certified if you want, and just get your little certificate, you know, and put in your portfolio or something. Somebody ask you, you could say, oh yeah, I'm a certified doula, but I mean, nobody don't ask that question, you know.
Right.
And me and Sister Crystal, I think in the beginning we were like, I wonder if anybody's gonna ask us that. Guess what, sis? To this right now, nobody has asked us that.
Wow. That's
So,
amazing.
like I said, we're not gonna pay thousands of dollars, you know, for another nation to tell us, you know, how to do this. You know what I
Right.
mean?
No,
How to
I
do
totally
something
get it. And I've sought
we
out the
already created.
information. I've sought out the
Mhm.
information from people people who are us, but like I said, they're in African spirituality. They're offering courses as well, and it's very expensive. Then of course you see the other spectrum, white people, and it's very expensive. But
Very
never
expensive.
have I heard that you didn't have to have proper licensure under the state, you know, because when you're in business, you go through all of those things, you know, like if you want to be a notary or daycare provider or whatever, you have to have proper licensure. So it sounds like this is like one of those unregulated businesses.
Yeah.
There you go.
You could be certified, you could be uncertified in all the states. You don't have to be certified to be a doula.
Okay.
It's different. We're not like RNs or you know,
Midwives.
a doctor or midwives.
Right.
We're not that. You know what I mean? We are a step down.
Okay.
So we do not have to be certified at all.
That is a blessing because, like you said, we're all trained. Like if you had children, you can do this. So this is something that we all should be looking into, because as we are entering into these crazy times, and folks don't want to be in these hospitals and even birthing centers, I would say, you want to be safe in your home. I think that we need to be looking into this. So if people are interested in becoming a doula, are you all a resource that we can reach out to as far as like what we should be doing?
Oh yeah. We're a resource. We have information, you know. You know, we in the future we hope to have like little classes,
Yeah,
you know, and that kind of thing. We don't have that yet, but we're gonna speak for the future.
Absolutely.
You know, most high willing that we will start having little classes, little courses.
Yeah.
For other Israelite sisters that do want to become doulas or want to know more about what a doula is, what it does, and if that's their dream and the Most High put it in their spirit to become one, then all praise, we can give them that information and they can go on and, you know, birth their business.
Hallelujah. Well, what a blessing. I'm telling you, you have set some people free today by your, you know, telling us what you're doing. Because these are some scary times. Even my niece just had a baby, and that baby was born and nobody could see her in the hospital. Like she was, I think maybe she had maybe the dad there, but that was it. Like she couldn't have her aunt there, which is me. She couldn't have her mom there. It was just the dad. And he didn't know much. So like that to me freaked me out. I'm like, wow, you know, these are not the times to be in the hospital, like I said. So I really appreciate you all coming on and talking to us. So is there something that you think that people should know that we haven't discussed?
You know what? I think we really discussed everything.
Okay.
You know, because it's really just us helping our sisters in their time of need.
Yeah.
Just going back to how our foremothers were, and just, you know, how they just helped each other. Right. You know, that's what we are here for, sisterhood. Right. It's all about sisterhood. And if I can help another sister from pregnancy all the way to postpartum, all praise to the Most High. That's what I'm here for.
Absolutely. I speak, you know, life into this business because it is necessary. I pray that you be able to even blossom into even more facets of what we need, like, you know, breastfeeding training, you know, how they have the latching on situation where people need help with latching on, you know, all that stuff. Just be the wraparound services that we need in our community so we don't have to go outside. So that is a blessing, and I am so thankful to the Most High for allowing you all to be inspired by what He has for you. So we
Great.
definitely thank you so much, and tell your partner that we thank both of you as well. And if you want to come back again, we got a spot for you each and every time, okay?
All right. Thank you so much for having us.
All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh, this has been onenationisrael.com. That's where you need to go. I'm sorry, I forgot that part. You need, if you, I lost my memory for a second. So if you want to come on and have an interview with me, contact us at onenationisrael@gmail.com. Forget what I just said. One Nation, the number one, nationisrael@gmail.com. I have so many questions. I'm gonna talk to her later, but you guys, thank you so much, family, for joining me, and we look forward to speaking to you again. Shalom. Guys, we're back again for a second. We forgot to allow you to donate to these sisters and the wonderful work that they're doing about building the beginnings of the kingdom. They actually have a website, and we want to make sure that you have the information so that you can donate to them. So sis, go ahead and let them know how they can do that.
Our website is BIRTHINGBABYBREWS.com, and we have, it's a donate button on there. And you can donate. The donations go towards helping sisters who may need help purchasing birthing supplies for home births, baby clothes, postpartumness needs, and more. We also have our Instagram account. It's Birthing Baby Brews, and that also has our Cash App on there. So if you click on that on Instagram, the Cash App will pop up too. And I think that's it.
Okay, well, we wanted to make sure that you guys got that out there, because we appreciate you so much. But again, this has been Miss Sisi, not Miss Sisi, that's my other program. I don't know what's going on with me today. Sister Sisi. That's me, you guys. It's just, and it's been a long day. We all right. But like I said, I just want to make sure the sister had the opportunity to let you know how to donate, because it is important that we support one another. I mean, within our community, forget all that other stuff that we've been doing. We need to support these children, these Israelites that are coming into this world. So make sure you're doing that.